Welcome to this complete army video. It's for the Black Templars at 2,000 points. We have Louis Robinson with us, one of the guests on the channel, for a Challenger Scorpion game. And just a chance here in this video to take a closer look at the models, bit of hobby time. We'll zoom in and take a look at some of the conversions that have been done for this Black Templars army. I think it's a good opportunity to do it. Don't see them too often on the channel, so we're glad to see Louis and his Black Templars here. So before we get stuck into this video, just to call out the terrain here, so the battle mat, it's called Battlefield, it's from gamemat.eu. Just using that as a nice backdrop here for this video. It's 60 by 44 inches in size. It's perfect for your regular games of 10th edition 40k. You can get it in 6x4 as well. We're also using, just off to the side here, is the Grassy Rocks set from gamemat.eu. So do check them out for pre-painted terrain and battle mats in all shapes and sizes. There is a link for them below. There's also a discount code for 11% off across the store. And if your order comes to over £300, then there's an extra 5% off available to celebrate the release of their new website. And they are shipping worldwide, so check out gamemat.eu for your supplies of terrain and battle mats. So I'm just going to go straight in with a question. Why Black Templars? What was the draw for them?
I love the Crusades.
Okay.
That's it.
The whole thing.
I love the Crusade history, like the Crusades. I liked that kind of stuff before I got into Black Templars. I used to love things like
Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven,
Yeah.
Medieval Total War 2.
Yes.
And like all of the little extra campaigns for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Got me into that. So the whole Crusade style.
Mm-hmm.
I already dabbled with it when I was a lot younger. And liked it then. And then when all of the new sculpts came out, it was kind of...
Yes, like the resculpts of Helbrecht.
Yeah, a lot of the resculpts. I bought some of the stuff when I first got back into the hobby before all the resculpts come out, so I did some stuff. But then when they came out, it was kind of like, right, I'm going to commit to a full 2,000 plus. Well, everyone knows what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, now I've gone fully in on it. Not sure how many points I set on now. Probably got closer to 4,000 now.
Right, so there's plenty of units off the table. We're going to show you this list here, plus a couple of extras, some of the extra HQs that Louis has done as well. We're going to run through the whole list. We're going to give you the points values. The list will be in the video description below, so you're welcome to copy it or take elements from it for your own games. You can drop comments as well, and we'll get back to you. And then there is a possibility of Discord for channel members. We're going to put Louis on there and give him a Challenger Scorpion thread for him so that you can see updates, pictures, lists, and so on. Whatever he decides to share on his own thread there on Discord. So we should have that up and running for you, no problem. That's for channel members and Patreons as well. So we'll do a little bit of hobby time here just to see the models and all their glory. Just a chance in these videos just to not rush through, just an opportunity to see the models. So this is, I'll pick up one of the set in stone sculpts right from Games Workshop. Louis made some alterations to others. So this is Helbrecht. Does he come on his own, or does he come with a couple of other little models?
So I've made very slight changes. Only change I've made is that I've taken the Orc off of the base.
So you have, yes.
Yeah, so the Orc who's being stabbed is not on it because I prefer him to be like he's standing at the front line of battle before, as opposed to actually in the midst of it.
Okay.
And then I've taken one of his servitors off, so he's down to one servitor. I wasn't that keen on the one cleaning the blade.
Oh, I see you have.
I think he looks a bit more imposing standing alone with a guy behind him, to be honest.
Oh, your conversions worked because I picked up thinking there had been no conversion. So that is a sign that it's a good conversion, right? If you don't notice it.
Exactly.
Very good. I'm going to bring a couple of models that, just because I don't want to forget these. We have an Ancient here. And this banner you were saying to me came from...
So it's the standard Ancient for Space Marines that you can buy in a box on his own, but then I've converted him now to be a Crusade Ancient, so like the one that they've released, but a different sculpt, so that when I run two of them eventually,
it'll be different. You just don't want to look in the same.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Very nice. Very, very nice. This is Grimaldus. He's not in this list, but he was in the previous battle. There he is.
And I've changed his head, so he's got the head, so he looks like he's from the Helbrecht animated film that they did on YouTube, as opposed to the one that was stock. I think I just prefer that look, and that's obviously his Cenobite servitors.
His retinue, yeah. Servitor. The iconic one that's dragging the icon just looks so cool.
What a life.
Yeah. And there's one other one as well with the punch bowl, whatever it is.
Walking fort.
That's right, yes. And then this one here is a Terminator Captain.
Yeah, and I run him as was effectively in my own little lore. He's Marshal of the whole normal Crusade. He's Marshal Barbarossa.
Nice.
Which is also my Instagram. So yeah, he's kind of like the face of that as well.
Okay. So people can follow you on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
So we'll drop that in the video description
100%,
below
yeah.
as well. Okay, nice.
It's quite Templar heavy.
Yes, no, that's what.
Some orcs thrown in as well.
Okay. So take a look at the models. We'll look at some more as we go along. 2,000 points. Now it's the new codex, and within that is different detachments.
Yes.
So the detachment that Louis running is the Champions of Vehemence. And right, so the theme for your army is Space Marines like getting stuck in close combat.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vanquish, cleanse,
Exactly.
purge.
And then obviously the Champions of Vehemence are based around lots of chaplains. So mine effectively has like a whole load of chaplains in it.
To slay with the sword is greater than to kill with the bolter, right? It's
100%. Yeah, 100%.
There's a lot of honour behind the blade. I get that impression.
Yeah.
There's lots of blades running
There's a
here
lot of
across
blades.
this list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an awful lot of blades. Blades and chainswords.
Yeah.
And one hammer.
Okay. Swords. That's just a Crusader kind of thing going on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So very nice. And then we've got multiple squads, but we'll go into this detachment then, just some basic buffs that it's going to give you.
Yeah. So the detachment, it gives you can re-roll advance and charge rolls,
Right.
which also works well with some of the other characters in it, because some of them have advance and charge, so you can kind of tailor it in. I like it for the enhancements though, to be honest. Some of the enhancement I take, really sort of tie in quite well. So you can add one to advance rolls made if you take Oathbound Exemplars. Merciless Denunciation, I always take on my Judiciar. Because that one, each time a bearer's unit makes a melee attack, you can re-roll the hit roll completely.
That's huge. Yeah.
And then Zealous Vanguard, that's quite a good one. I don't think it's in there at the moment. That one you get a 6-inch scout ability. I have had that. I think when I run this before, I put it on my Terminator squad, because actually having them not deep strike but start and go 6 can suddenly get them in. And then the other one I take all the time is Incendiary Animus. So effectively on a Chaplain or Judiciar, you can improve the armor penetration characteristic of melee weapons equipped by models in the bearer's unit by 1.
Very helpful.
So that just gives you that extra
More of a cutting
chance
edge.
of getting through. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So this detachment is definitely rewarding you for going for close combat,
Yeah, 100%.
advance.
Yeah,
Advance
but
and
a lot of
charge.
those are sort of tied to Chaplains and Judiciars as well. So 2 of them are tied to Chaplains and Judiciars, and obviously the Execrator's got the Chaplain keyword, so he acts as a Chaplain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as in any order that you want,
Okay.
you can run through. I can see double land. I could start with a double land raider. So you got 2 of them.
So I've got 2 of them. One Crusader, one just traditional Land Raider. So
yeah.
the Crusader one's done up in effectively, so it's in its Sword Brethren sort of
The extra
style.
red
So
markings.
it's got the extra red. It's carrying Sword Brethren into battle. And then the other one's done as kind of more like a backline support, tying into the old style of the Templars, which used to be backline stuff is always black with a white cross, as opposed to the other style. So I quite like that. And then I've obviously got another bit of heavy support with the Redemptor Dreadnought at the back with his plasma.
The burning thingies on top.
Yeah.
Where'd they come from?
I think.
Sorry to rack your brains.
No, it's all right.
They look good.
I can find the link for it and put it in the Discord. But I think they were actually given to me by someone who bought some like 3D printed bits, and he bought them for his sisters and saw those and was like, "I've got a spare. I think you would like them." So he gave them to me, and I kind of tied them into to that one.
Traded with a fellow Crusader at the market.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Right, so we've got ours. So I'm going through some core units first. So pushing forwards and troop carrying.
Yeah.
And then heavy support at the back.
And a bit of troop carrying.
As well. and then supporting Dreadnought. So that's a good, nice bit of solid foundation going on here with these. And then we can, however you want to do it. So you've got a decent spread of HQs plus their close combat units.
Quite a few HQs tied into units, and sort of starting, I suppose, with Helbrecht, who's leading one of the Sword Brethren squads, and then I usually have the other Sword Brethren squad led by a Marshal and a Castellan, because they can give some really good buffs.
So he goes over here, no?
Yes, effectively, yeah.
Right.
He goes there, and then he goes in with that squad there. No,
this one?
Middle, yeah. So he's leading, that's the Execrator. He's leading the Crusader squad.
That's these,
yeah. And then the Emperor's Champion runs Lone Operative on his own, going out and doing some sorting out of characters.
So real good stat line on this one. Remember doing the review on the channel, and his stat line's superb, really good.
Yeah, he's a nice model, to be fair. Like a nice one to play with. He's good either way, because he can go Lone Operative and still do tons of damage, or he can lead a unit if you haven't got anyone else to lead it, and he can still buff them up a little bit, because he can kind of take the buffs from himself and them and sort of time them together. So yeah, he's great. Then I've got like supporting units, kind of. So that's kind of like my core, the sort of Bladeguard veterans.
This one.
Yeah. Those four across the middle. So the Sword Brethren,
four of them.
Yeah, four of them. The other Sword Brethren, the Crusaders, and then the Bladeguard veterans. That's kind of like my core, like hard hitting.
4 hard hitting close combat units.
And then they can go in transports, they can go on their own, they can do what they need to do. And then I kind of always go with a decent spread of then supporting units, what I think of them as. So we've got Assault Intercessors, which work really nicely with the Templar buffs. And then I've got Standard Intercessors. They are Standard Intercessors in the middle, just here.
Yeah, so you've got multiple supporting type units, bit of firepower, bit of close combat if needed.
What are they called? The
Infernus Marines.
Infernus Marines, that's the ones. Yeah, they and you, and I've done a custom Sergeant, obviously actually being a Sword Brethren, because they're Black Templars to run with them. And
so I'm going to drag you all the way back to, so you've got 2 close combat units. This one is 4 Sword Brethren, and these 2 characters.
Castellan and a Marshal.
So this one's the Castellan.
He's the Castellan. He's the Marshal.
Nice. I always like multiple characters in the squad, but at the same time not breaking the budget, you know.
Yeah, well, they're both not crazy expensive, and they don't really need, in this list, they don't really need anything added to them. Like you could add something like one of the other enhancements, but they don't really need it, and they can still do serious work.
Okay.
And together they work out very well.
And then the 4th hard-hitting squad is Bladeguard veterans, 3 of them, and the Judiciar.
Bit of toughness.
And that's the Judiciar there. I recognise the
Makes
model.
some people wary of going towards them.
Cool. Very nice. And Louis is saying he can use them in any combination he wants. Sometimes they can go inside a transport or not. They can join a battle line. They could flank. So there's different options available with those. We need to catch up on, or even make a start point here. So Land Raider costs
220 each. So they're both 220 now.
Oh, right. Okay.
Just obviously one of them.
I think he's 195.
He is 195.
Because I've got my own top.
Nailed it.
Yes.
So
was 210, it's dropped to 195.
That's right. Yeah.
And then we've got characters then.
So Helbrecht is 120.
Oh, reasonable.
Not too bad. So he has dropped his wounds, and so he's kind of dropped with the points, but also dropped his sort of resilience as well. And they actually bumped him up this edition. He was 75 before. So the
Emperor's Champion.
Emperor's Champion is 90 points.
Okay.
The Execrator is 70, but my one in this list has an enhancement that pushes him up to 95. I think it's worth it.
Yes. And what's that going to give you?
So that's the one that gives you the buff to your armor penetration. So it means that you get
all these chainswords.
Yeah, all the chainswords are now -2.
Yes.
So it just gives him that much more.
Definitely for a larger squad.
Yeah, exactly. Then you've got the Castellan.
Yes.
Yeah. He is 60 points, and then the Marshal is 80 points.
Nice. And the Judiciar, something similar.
Judiciar is he's 75, but my one's 95 because I run Merciless Denunciation on him. So he gets the re-rolls to hit rolls.
Yeah.
which works quite nicely with Bladeguard.
Yeah, because with these smaller characters, their buffs, you're getting the model itself, all of its stats and abilities, but it's also rolling on some buffs to the unit. Reroll hit rolls is just going to enhance that squad by a lot. The extra -1 across here is a massive difference. So the characters, these smaller characters, yes, they have their own stat line, their own weapons, but the value they can add to units, it really is worth their points. So that's what Louis done here for these squads. He's turned an okay squad into something with a lot more bite by adding in the model plus the buffs the model's going to grant to the unit. He's done it 4 times over, so 4 units, because you're thinking usually there's 3 no man's land objectives to try and fight for. There's probably going to be an area on the battlefield where you're going to need a bit of extra punch, so that 4th squad can come in to assist. And then I guess the same thing with the Emperor's Champion. He can step in where, in the hottest part of the battlefield where the fighting is at the most intense, you can put him in
100%,
to the battle as well. So that's them, and then got these supporting units moving around the board as well. Costs then 3 Bladeguard veterans.
That's 80.
The 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good enough price.
Not too bad, yeah.
Sword Brethren.
Sword Brethren for 4 is 105.
But they're not bad, are they, really?
No, you can. I think it's 130 for. I think it's 130 to take an extra one.
Okay.
But you do get a bit of splash over depending on what characters you're taking sometimes, and it seems a bit of a waste. So I drop it down to 4.
Yes, the thing off camera that Lou was talking about. He doesn't want to go for absolute Death Star killer units because he doesn't want to waste their potential by doing overkill. If you've killed a target 2 times over, that's points and effort that could have been put somewhere else on the battlefield. So he wants them at a good enough strength to cause the damage, but not too much. So it frees him up to take 4 good units instead of 2 deadly units. That
exactly.
So I understand what you're doing. Yes, good idea. Plus the need in 10th edition to be like in the 4 corners of the table. Like you need to be all over the place for picking up secondaries, table quarters, capturing different objectives. There really is, in 10th edition, you've got to spread out across the board to stand any chance of winning the game. It's not just the case of whoever has the biggest Death Star unit, because people can just dance around you and pick up loads of points.
Yeah, I think it will take units of 9 and 10 of those, and the overspill is ridiculous. You know, they can take down big units of stuff, but then have so many damage over. It seems pointless, really.
The Sword Brethren 105, same for that squad.
Yeah.
The Intercessor.
The Crusaders.
Yes,
the Crusaders
they've got scouts mixed in with them.
Yeah. They are 150 for a squad of 10.
10.
So it's not too bad.
So then we've got supporting units. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Reavers on the left.
Reavers on the left. Infernus Marines.
Just here.
Intercessors. Yeah, and then Assault Intercessors.
Nice. And then points values.
So Intercessors are 80. Assault Intercessors are 75. Infernus Marines are 90.
Yeah.
And the Reavers are 80.
Okay.
So not too expensive.
No,
relatively
and again,
cheap units.
And that's why this army looks quite nicely bulked out, and yet still has 2 Land Raiders in the army, which is pretty much a quarter of your points. So it's a well-rounded list. I have 2 Land Raiders, but the army doesn't feel shrunk, like it's a good size.
This is it, yeah.
Good spread of characters, like all the characters that you love are all in here, spread out to the different units. No individual Death Star yet, but by all means, like 2 units can gang up on 1 target if you need to.
This is the idea.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you needed to, you could bunch some stuff in there and bunch some stuff in there that then you can make sure that you're being a bit more killing. Also to have the things like the Infernus that could run sort of just in front of one of those units or just behind to sort of try and weaken units as you go in. I quite like that sort of style as well.
Okay. So that's the list. The question is, how well will they do on the battlefield? I'd hopefully do well. We'll see. We've got a game lined up for them against the Chaos Space Marines, so you can check that out. It should already be live. If not, it'll be live very soon. You can see how this list performs. You can leave your own comments and suggestions. What units would you drop from here? What units would you add in? You can leave comments below. You can visit Louis on his Instagram. If you're a channel member or Patreon, you can see him on Discord as well, and you can interact with him there also. It's different ways of getting in contact and keeping tabs of this Black Templars army. It's great to have them on the channel and to see them so well represented. So congratulations to Louis for putting this army together. So keep a lookout for more videos in this series. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.